What is going on, YouTube? How are y'all doing today, man? We have another reaction with y'all. Well, yeah, it is with y'all, but I have another reaction for y'all today, and it is called Disturbing Videos Found on the Internet by Mystery Beyond. Y'all go ahead and subscribe like I am doing so right now, and let's get into the video, man. Don't think we're gonna react to everything, but we'll see how we can do with the time.
2024 started off like any normal day in Oklahoma.
Alright, let's make sure everything's good.
Wait,
where is this? Oklahoma?
2024 started off like any normal day in Oklahoma City, but what happened that day would leave an entire community shaken, especially those who saw the video and couldn't believe how far things went over something so small. A man named Vu, a Vietnamese American, was just driving through the city.
How do you spell that? Vu? V-O-O? Or V-U? I don't know, man. My fault.
What was later called an illegal U-turn, and that's where it all began.
The way that your vehicle was located, I'll have to write you a ticket for improper U-turn. Whenever you complete a U-turn...
I didn't U-turn.
Hold on. Whenever you complete a U-turn, you're supposed to be as far to that corner as possible, okay?
Now, Vu didn't speak perfect English. Like many first-generation immigrants, he had limited English skills, and when Officer Gibson pulled him over and tried to explain the violation, Vu denied it, claiming another car had actually hit him and that he wasn't doing anything wrong. At this point, it was still calm, just another traffic stop. But what happened next was something no one expected.
Does my boy Vu have the Altima, y'all? Does this man got the Altima? Let's see.
To go as far
Looks
away.
like a Sentra. Might be a Sentra.
You're not supposed to be between any cars. You're supposed to be against that curb line. Okay? I need you to sign with your finger. It's not an admission of guilt. You're just signing saying you'll take care of the citation for a ticket. You're promising saying that you'll take care of it at a later date, whether that be in court or if you take care of it outside of court.
Yo, whatever you got here, that's blinging, bro.
So I'm writing...
It looks like some sort of, sort of thing.
And issuing you a citation for improper U-turn. Yes, sir.
Oh, it does. That looks like a communist symbol.
I got a citation.
I'm not writing a ticket for her hitting you. Okay?
No, she hit me. You see the...
I am not writing a ticket.
You see the evidence? No.
Okay. I don't think that you're understanding what I'm saying here.
Alright. The moment of truth, y'all. Moment of truth. Is it a Nissan Altima? It doesn't look like it though. I think the Altima drivers are gonna get a pass today.
I told you. The car, the front of her tent, her to the
Yo, is that a fidget spinner store? Am I tripping?
I didn't make a U-turn.
Vu stepped out of the vehicle.
Yeah, it's essential. We good, y'all. Yo, Nissan Altima drivers, crisis averted, y'all.
Probably confused and
I don't even know what this guy's about to do.
He briefly touched the officer's arm and told him to shut up out of
That's
frustration.
probably why, best type of reactions. You don't even know what's going on.
It was a bad choice of words, but nothing violent. Yet in that split second, everything escalated.
Okay. Whenever you make a U-turn...
I didn't make a U-turn.
Oh, sorry. Let me clarify, okay? Whenever you enter...
Yo, this guy has repeated himself like 5 different times. I get the guy doesn't know English, but yo, come on, bro. He knows what he's saying. He's like, no, I didn't do a U-turn. Like, bro, yes you did, bro.
You were not allowed to go side by side next to a car. Okay? You have to go behind vehicles.
Hey, you are the police.
Yes.
So you know.
Okay.
How many cars?
We are done, sir. No, we're done arguing about this. Okay. We are not We are not arguing about this. Okay.
I want to show you.
We argue in court. We argue in court.
You take the phone and.
We argue in court.
No,
we don't argue on the side of the road. We argue in court. Yes, that's how it works. Because if not, if you don't sign this, you go to jail.
Ooh.
Okay?
Yeah,
I don't
gotta
want to
go
take you to jail.
I'm ready to go to
You ready to go to jail?
Yeah, I'm
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Okay, that involves impounding
Completely ridiculous.
your car too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do.
I am the
The way where
I'm the
your
tough
vehicle
guy.
was located, your
Tough
vehicle
guy.
was not like that.
Sit down.
No.
You sit down. Get on the ground.
No. See, sir. No. Call an ambulance. Anh có đánh lại. I need the ambulance.
Yeah, I'm gonna call an ambulance.
Yo, is he good?
But he said,
112 Hefner, roll me fire and incident supervisor.
Alright. I don't know what happened to this guy, bro. But if I'm being honest, why didn't you just like, come on, bro? Like, he's just trying to go to jail, bro. But what did he do? Like, nah, hold on, we gotta put that in slow motion, bro. That happened too fast. Hold on, no, that's the quality. Hold on, what is it? Is it playback speed? Yeah, my fault. All right, let's put this in slow motion. Let's see what happened. Okay, he does boom, shut up. You shut up. Shut up. You shut up. Okay. Grabs hand, grabs arm. He does it so quickly. He grabs it like right here. Does he like fold him or something? Okay. So boom, I guess he's trying to like cuff him like these. So did he alright, he grabbed his other arm and I think he just like moved it. That's what it looks like, right? Yeah, look how he's got his arm, bro. He got his arm like this in midair. And then he slammed him down. And I think his head hits the concrete. I think that's what it looks like, but let's see. Yeah, it looks like his head hits the concrete, bro.
Officer Gibson, without a moment's pause, grabbed Vu's arm, twisted it behind his
Yo,
back.
I went from thinking it was Mr. Vu's fault to the officer. But it kind of is his fault too, because like, bro, why aren't you just like obeying the law, bro? Like, come on, bro. Over an illegal U-turn that happened to you, bro. Like, it's the officer's fault, but a lot of things had to go wrong for us to be in this situation. You know what I mean?
And slammed him face first to the ground.
I think we're gonna do what I normally do. We're gonna pick out. We'll do two other videos, I think. So one is gonna get skipped. Oh, these all look good though. We'll watch the full video.
Hard that
Just
his
because they
head
all look
cracked
good.
against the
I ain't gonna lie.
pavement.
Sometimes I skip stuff because some cases do be boring. Like, respectfully, like obviously, because cases. Imagine going through somebody just for some YouTuber to say what you went through was boring. Respectfully, though.
Just like that, Vu was no longer arguing. He was unconscious, bleeding, and broken. Vu was rushed to the hospital with the injuries of a brain bleed, a fractured neck, a shattered orbital bone, and if that wasn't enough, he was already fighting bone cancer.
Ooh.
His body was already weak, already going through so
Yeah,
much.
bro, that officer had no reason to use force like that. Even if he was like, arrest me, and then shut up. Bro, you just, like, he's an old man, bro. He's not about to just clock you in the face or catch you off guard, bro. You know what I mean?
And this violent act just made it worse. Doctors had to perform emergency surgery to remove the blood from his brain, and even then, the long-term damage was uncertain. People close to Vu said he wasn't just hurt physically, he was emotionally destroyed. He had come to America for a better life, and this is what he got. On December 6, 2024, after public pressure and hospital reports, Gibson was charged with aggravated
Yep,
assault and
that's what he
battery, a
gets.
serious felony. Prosecutors said it was unreasonable force,
Unreasonable.
that it didn't need to go that
No.
far, but Gibson's lawyer fought back. They said officers work under stress, that Vu's touch, no matter how small, made him a threat.
But
what
my
they
thing is, how? Like, he's an old man. How do you see an old man as a threat? And if you see how easily he manhandled him and just made him fold, bro. He y'all know he has no reason to be like
called
off
minimal
guard,
left a
like
man
on
in
edge
a
like
hospital
that.
bed, hooked to machines.
That was
with
some
his
sort of
life
like
hanging by a
weird power trip or something. I don't even know, bro. Because he got told to shut up. He probably has never been told to shut up before.
thread. The Vietnamese American community was outraged. People protested. People demanded justice. Because if Vu had pushed harder, or fought back at all, he probably wouldn't be
Yeah,
alive
facts.
right now. Eventually, Gibson
Bro.
was placed on administrative leave, and
I
on
get it,
February
like-
21st, 2025, he resigned from the police department. But for many, that wasn't enough. A resignation doesn't erase what Vu went through. This case isn't just about one man. It's about what happens when people in power use violence
Power
too quickly,
tripping, bro.
especially against those who can't even speak the language well enough to defend themselves.
Not even that. He can't
Vu
even
is still
physically defend himself, bro.
Recovering, both from the injuries and from the trauma.
Hey,
His
man.
cancer didn't stop, and now he has to fight that battle with a broken body and a shattered
Hey, man.
spirit.
Prayers up for Vu, man. Respectfully, man. That poor guy, bro. He came to America for a better life just for that to happen.
Honestly, it all could have been avoided with a simple talk.
It could have been avoided with a simple talk, but I don't think he deserved to get folded like that either. Overcrowd, all right.
October 3rd, 2024, Lake Kivu, a huge
Ooh.
lake between
Yo, Lake Kivu. That place look fire. Immediately, I'm thinking, I'm putting a house right here when the YouTube checks come in. Right here. Little balcony, or little port or whatever right here, you know, fishing. We're going to have a little trail.
the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Architect Teto in the building, bro. Or what is it? City designer, whatever.
In
House
Rwanda
designer.
looked calm and quiet as
Island
usual
designer,
until
whatever, bro.
something unexpected happened. A passenger boat packed with nearly 278 people was moving slowly through the lake, heading toward Kiyiku Port near Goma.
I'm sure
after
we can all know where this is going, though.
starting its journey from Minova in South Kivu province. It was meant to be a simple trip, one many had taken before, but this one was different. Witnesses say the boat was severely overcrowded. People were packed in tight, shoulder to shoulder, with no life jackets, no real safety gear, and no backup plan. The crew knew it, but no one expected what would come next.
Oh, Democratic Republic of the Congo. On second thought, bro, I'll probably make a house somewhere else. Just cause, like, no disrespect to people from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's just, I ain't from there. I'm an outsider. Even though this is in the middle of nowhere, you don't know, bro. You just don't know. If it was somewhere, like, on my continent, at least, or, like, I don't know, like, a mainstream city, I don't know, man. I'm just yapping. Is this man laughing? Or saying, hey, 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 watch out, watch out. Can't tell. Bro, the effect of him, like, changing the colors, bro, like, I get it, bro, I get it. I don't know why I found that funny. It's just, bro, what? I feel like it's the equivalent of, like, the GTA 5 wasted screen, bro. Just seeing that.
As the boat approached the
No,
dock,
bro.
a sudden storm rolled in. The waves slammed into the sides of the boat,
Yeah,
and
look how
before anyone
quickly.
could react, the boat tipped, rocked hard, and then completely capsized, throwing hundreds of people into the dark, deep waters of Lake Kivu. People screamed, reaching for anything that would float. Some tried to swim toward the port, others clung to the overturned vessel, and many, trapped below deck or pulled under by the weight of others, never had a chance. Rescue teams arrived as fast as they could, but it wasn't fast enough. They pulled at least 50 bodies from the water and rushed 10 survivors to Kaishiro Hospital. The official death toll was listed at 78, but those on the
what the
ground said it could be
freak?
much higher, with dozens still missing beneath the surface. What makes it worse is that this could have been prevented. There were no life jackets,
Yo, this kind
no
of looked
proper
like Sandy Shores from GTA 5.
count of passengers, and absolutely no enforcement of safety rules, even though this exact same lake has seen tragedy after tragedy. People in eastern Congo often turn to boats like these because the roads are too dangerous. War, militias, and landmines make land travel impossible.
Yeah, you see,
so they
that's why, like, I'm not trying to just move everywhere. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what a country got going on, bro. It's a nice little island, though. I would like to find one
risk the
similar to
water
that.
instead, but that doesn't make this okay.
My husband had gone on a trip and told me that he was coming back today. He had called me asking me to pray for him. He said the boat was capsizing and that there was a lot of water inside. I arrived here and they told me he is dead because I don't see him among those who were saved.
278 people on one boat, no life vests, a storm, and no one stopping it before it was too late. Honestly, these kinds of accidents keep happening, and nothing ever seems to change. And what hurts the most is that, like so many others before it, this nightmare will probably be forgotten in a few
And
months.
something
The
similar
lives
would
lost
happen,
will
but I
become
mean,
just
the
a
guy said it. History repeats itself. If the dude if they let that happen already before, and then it happened this time, why would it not happen again? You know what I mean? And that's just sad, because in a lot of countries are like that. A lot of countries just have a lack of regulations and stuff like that. That, like, for example, the United States would have, like, the United States would never allow something. If a captain allowed this, they would be fired or arrested or something. But
another number, and the cycle might continue until someone decides to finally put safety over speed.
literally what I just said. Stranger.
It was July 21st, 2021, just
July
another normal
21st.
summer
It's not July 21st today. I was about to say
evening in downtown Las Vegas on
It's
South
July
6th
21st,
Street
but it's
near
not.
Charleston and Las Vegas Boulevard, a quiet neighborhood where nothing ever really happens until that night. Inside her home, Amanda Nowak was alone, probably getting ready to wind down, maybe watch some TV or cook dinner. But then there was a knock at the door, and then the doorbell started ringing. At first, it might have seemed like nothing, maybe a neighbor, a delivery, but what Amanda saw through her Ring doorbell camera was something no one wants to see at their doorstep. But what Amanda saw through her Ring doorbell camera was something no one wants to see at their doorstep.
Nice. Double take. Yo, this is a suburb too, bro. This is a suburb house. Las Vegas. You just picked a random house to do this. Or at least I think so.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
Is he talking to her?
What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure?
Bro, what the?
Are you positive?
What is this?
Are you sure? I just have a couple questions
Nah.
for you.
Yo.
Are you sure? Are you positive? I just have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive?
Bro, who wants to see this
Are you sure?
in their door, bro?
Are you absolutely certain? Sure.
So who are you?
What? Yeah? Are you sure?
Who are you?
Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about Navy SEAL. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm gonna rape her.
Because what?
You have her open the door here because I'm gonna rape her.
I can't even.
You have her open the door? kill the girl that's on the other side of this door when she lets me in. I want to rape, kill her because I have a knife and a gun. Yeah, and I'm going to knock on her door again. All right.
What? Chad, did I hear that right? Did he say he wants to grape her? Or am I tripping? Did I hear that right? I couldn't hear it because it was so like muffly. And he kept repeating himself too. Like he has some sort of psychological sickness. At first I thought he was like schizophrenic or something. I don't know what he is. Yo, that's so
A strange
creepy,
man,
bro.
later identified as Christopher Sums, a 40-year-old man with cold eyes and a disturbing calmness in his voice. He didn't seem nervous. He didn't even try to hide. He just stood there, talking to the camera, saying things that no one should ever say to another human being. "I have some questions for you," he said, and then, without hesitation, threatened that he was going to grope her and kill her. He claimed he had a knife and a gun, trying to scare her, to intimidate her, like it was some sort of sick game, like he had all the time in the world and no fear of getting caught. Amanda, frozen in fear, did what any of us would do. She hid, quietly, clutching her phone, and called 911,
Yo, being
praying
a girl must be so scary, bro. No cap. Stuff y'all gotta deal with, bro.
that help would come before this man tried to break in. The woman's husband wasn't home, but he could see everything through the Ring doorbell system and worried for his wife's safety. He used the intercom settings to ask the man who he was through the device. That's when Sums started threatening violence. What's truly chilling is how confident he was, not frantic, not loud, just calm and disturbing,
Yo,
saying the most horrifying
please tell me
things.
this guy got arrested. What would possess a man to travel to another state and seem to... Is he about to read it?
While standing in the middle of a peaceful residential
And seem to randomly choose a house to walk up to and hurl vicious threats of grape and murder, as was revealed on the video. After all, he was made mention of a girl who wanted to grape and kill, or he wanted to grape and kill, as opposed to a full-grown married woman that lived at the residence. In the eyes of the court, the individual may have mental health issues that should be addressed, as he referred to himself as the Holy Spirit. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, I thought he would have like some sort of mental disorder. You got to do something like that, but I'd say still lock him up, bro. Yo,
area
we don't. I don't know, bro.
surrounded by families and homes.
That's something. Figure something. Y'all figure it out. I'm so
When the
glad that's
police
not my job to figure out what to do with this guy, bro.
Finally got involved, more disturbing details came to light. It turns out that Christopher Sums had a long history of mental health issues. There was a record where he once told police that he was the Holy Spirit and even refused fingerprinting, claiming it wasn't him. He was later arrested and charged with stalking, coercion with force, and attempted...
Hey, if the feds ever try to get my fingerprint, bro, these ain't even mine, bro. These aren't even mine, bro.
burglary, but due to his mental state and U.S. legal standards requiring a defendant to be mentally competent to stand trial, the final outcome of his case is still unclear. What helped track him down wasn't just police work, it was the social media. After the Ring footage went viral online, one of the locals recognized him and reported him, leading to his arrest. Amanda later thanked her community for their support and fast action, saying how dangerous the man was and how grateful she was that things didn't turn out worse. Honestly, when you see something like this, a man casually threatening to kill someone at their front door with such disturbing ease, you start to realize how fragile safety can really be and how fast a normal evening can turn into a nightmare.
Nah, facts, bro. Roller coaster, last one of the video, man. Before we get into it, what do y'all think it is gonna be? Do y'all like roller coasters, man? Me, they cool and all. Like, I don't know. I think it took me a while to get into roller coasters that go upside down. But I mean, they cool. Let's get into it.
Roller coasters are supposed to be thrilling,
Fire view.
fast, fun, and full of adrenaline. But for the most part, they always expect to come out safe on the other side. But for one father and his 12-year-old son, a fun day out turned into a horrifying experience they'll never forget. For those who don't know, Accelerator, a steel-launched roller coaster located at Knott's Berry Farm in California, a ride that launches riders from 0 to 82 miles per hour in just over 2 seconds,
Bro.
hurling them straight up into the air and then
Bro,
dropping
is that
them
even
down.
safe? Like I know NASCAR or race drivers, they gotta train to drive to go from a certain speed limit to another speed limit. Is it called like G-force or something? Hold on, let's look that up. I think it is called G-force. Hold on, y'all getting your education today, man. What's G-force? Alright, yeah. Those of y'all that are nerds, go ahead and read that and explain to me in the comment section what that means. Anyways.
At terrifying speed. It's been a favorite for thrill seekers since it opened, but it wasn't without its problems. Back in 2004, the ride was temporarily shut down by California investigators due to defects in the T-bar restraint system, but after some modifications, it reopened later that same year. However, that fix didn't prevent what happened on September 16, 2009, a date that changed everything for Kyle Wheeler, a 12-year-old boy, and his father, Russell Wheeler. It was around 4 p.m. when Kyle and his dad got in line, probably excited like anyone else, maybe even nervous, having no idea that something terrible was about to happen. As the ride launched, that rapid, jarring acceleration that sends the train flying forward, something snapped.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh my goodness, that's horrific. That's horrific, bro. Turn it off. Are they good? Yo, that's horrifying, bro.
The launch cable, the very system used to propel the train, snapped mid-launch, and with it came a storm of metal debris flying through the air at terrifying speed, hitting both Kyle and his father as they sat completely helpless in their seats. Kyle was struck in the leg, suffering a severe laceration, a deep and traumatic cut, one that damaged muscle tissue, requiring not just stitches but multiple surgeries and physical therapy to even begin to recover. His father, Russell, ended up with neck and back injuries, the kind that leave lasting pain and remind you every day of what happened. They were both rushed to a nearby hospital,
Yo,
with Kyle
please tell me
facing
they survive at least.
a long road to recovery. While Russell was treated and released, his son's injuries were far more serious, not just physically, but emotionally too, because something like that doesn't just leave scars
Bro,
on your
you'll
body,
be-
it leaves them on your mind. And here's where things get even more frustrating.
Yo, that man will never get on a roller coaster ever again, bro. And I do not blame him. I ain't gonna lie. I do not blame him, bro. Question is, how much could he sue for?
The cable that snapped, the one that injured both of them, had been last changed in December 2008. According to park officials, that cable was supposed to have a lifespan of 1 year. But when state investigators took a closer look, what they found was disturbing. The California Division of Occupational Safety and Health concluded that the cable showed extreme fatigue, wear, and tear that should have been caught, should have been replaced, and most importantly, should have been prevented. In 2011, Knott's Berry Farm reached a confidential, out-of-court settlement with the Wheeler family. The amount was never disclosed, but attorneys confirmed that it covered the medical expenses and recovery needs of the family.
Oh,
But
yo,
money aside,
that... Yeah, money aside, they're still... The kid's still traumatized and they got all those injuries, but bro... Yo... If... I know they got bread. I know they got bread from that.
the truth is, this didn't need to happen.
That's a
if the ride had
easy... Yo, that's a... Easy... million. I don't know. I really don't know. But, yo...
been properly inspected, if the cable had been changed on time, if someone had taken a closer look when it mattered, a child wouldn't have been crushed by
kid,
metal,
man.
and a family wouldn't have had to relive the trauma every time they pass a theme park.
Oh my
Honestly, what's
goodness,
scary isn't just the accident. It's knowing how easily it could have happened to anyone.
Literally, bro. Hey, be careful on these roller coasters, y'all. They'll tell you, oh, these roller coasters are safe, this, and that. But at the end of the day, it's run by people, and people are lazy. So just be careful. Anyways, that's been it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. What was the most disturbing case for y'all, man? I think mine, let's go over it real quick. This one is disturbing. It could have been prevented, though. Oh, this one's disturbing. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's between these two. This one's pretty bad too, but I think this is the worst, bro. Imagine being a girl and having this at your front door. That's probably the most disturbing. But that's been it for today's video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'm out.